The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Wednesday, December 13th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting research platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today, people. We're also brought to you by the SGPN app. Yes, the SGPN app is completely free to download. It's the home for all of your favorite SGPN podcasts, contests, and picks. Just type SGPN into the App Store today or Google Play Store and download America's #1 DGen app. And remember, as always, folks, too, let it ride.
Spinal.
Hey, this is Bill Romanowski. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Basketball experience preview and picks edition for Wednesday, December 13th. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. All that good shit. All right. You're in the mood. I'm having some eggnog and rum and eggnog, whatever the fuck. It is fantastic. And I hope you are too, because we had a fire night. Perhaps you're wondering just what the hell you tuned into. That's fair. Look, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
I smoke and I drink and I don't have stress and I'm healthy.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
I love life. Some days you wake up loving life. Here to talk about it. I am joined by my co-host. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, the host of the Big 12 Experience, the Big 12 College Experience, which you should be subscribed to as they just dropped their football schedule. And make sure you subscribe to the Ryan and Rush Show because he's the host of that as well. Give it up for Ryan McIntyre, aka Money Line Mac. How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Interesting night on the college basketball front. Cooled off a little bit, won 500, but hey, you know, the slate gets a little bit better tomorrow, slowly as we lead into Saturday. Saturday's ridiculous. I was already prepping for Saturday. I was like, man, fuck Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let's just fast forward to Saturday. I can't wait for that slate.
100%, man. This weekday slate was pretty shitty all week, but
yeah,
you know, there's still money to be made. We're still here, and I'm just gonna open things up with a fucking bang.
I'm glad you hit this, man.
I tried to bring you into this world.
They would have lost if I came.
Because my Long Island fucking Sharks, the fucking Sharks, come in the little Lowell, Massachusetts, right? And they have a good team and everything, but the fucking Sharks cover the big number. I threw a big number on the fucking Sharks to cover, and we went dancing down that City Hall. Let's fucking go. Because the fucking Sharks are a machine. They only lose by 13. They're back to doing what they do. And that's fucking cover and stuff our pocketbooks full of dough, baby. Full of big ass dough. Let's go to fucking Sharks. Getting it done. I love Rod Strickland. He's getting a Christmas card. All that good shit. Anyway, how you doing, man? What'd you make of this one?
Hey, you know what? Good cover. What's LIU ATS recently? I feel like they've actually been covering. I'm scarred from that Miami game where they were down 3 touchdowns at the first fucking media timeout. I'm scarred for life. But hey, congrats to you, my friend. I was pulling for you.
Somebody asked me. Someone had the audacity to ask me, am I just doing shtick by locking up the fucking Sharks every night? No. Turns out the fucking Sharks are a covering machine. And you haven't realized yet that they're a fucking cash cow, huh? The fucking Sharks are coming to your town. You better bet on them. I'll tell you that right now. What are you doing here?
Hey, is this in the chat? Is this Tommy DeVito's team, the Sharks? I can see DeVito being an LIU fan. They're about on the same fucking level of talent. It's unbelievable, both the Sharks and DeVito. Hey, are you going to bet at Rutgers at the Rack on Saturday? Probably.
You're goddamn right. A little what? Just hop on the fucking turnpike, huh? You kidding me?
It'll only take 6 hours.
That's true.
God.
That's true. All right, maybe we should look into an Amtrak ticket. Easy. I mean, I got to be honest. When you start off 3-0, you start betting a lot of shit you probably wouldn't have bet. But the next game up, Monmouth. Those Hawks, baby, they were flying. They were fucking flying. As we covered against Seton Hall. Look. There's only one Pirate team out there, right? There's no room for two. All right. Take your little Seton Hall bullshit out of here. You can't even have a football team, you fucking losers. All right. Easy play. It was a lock battle, wasn't it?
It was. And Seton Hall's beyond frustrating. Shaheen had him ready to go. The energy was good. I thought they should have been up 20 at half, but they can't make a goddamn layup or a free throw to save their life. So this is a frustrating team offensively. They play hard, but they can't score.
Yeah. And that's kind of why I think anytime they're a double-digit favorite, you should probably take the points. I know we ate shit with Wagner earlier in the year, but I still believe in that play.
I know it's surprising or maybe dumb to say this after today's game, but I think this team's better offensively than they were last year, though.
Which is sad, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a Shaheen Holloway team's going to bring their defense, though. And, I mean, Monmouth never really threatened to win, but they were within striking distance the entire second half. It was another impressive performance from the Hawks.
Yeah, I think Seton Hall got up to 16, maybe it was 17, I don't know. But then they can't sustain anything because they can't make a shot to save their life. So a little bit of Iowa State in this team.
100%. 100%, folks. Look, there's more games, more wins that Dundee will talk about. But before we do that, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy has a way to play alongside your favorite fantasy players all season long. They got NFL, they got NBA, they got NHL, and you better believe they got college football and college hoops. So what are you doing, folks? Simply pick higher or lower on your favorite players' fantasy stats and cash in. Noah, what are we thinking, man? You're writing these awesome articles over at sportsgamblingpodcast.com. Talking about Underdog Fantasy, talking about what you should be handicapping, and you've been on fire. So let's talk a little bit about it.
Yeah. So for today, like a lot of these games have just popped up in the last 15 minutes. So I really don't have a great pick for the show. I like to correlate these things with locks that I have for the show. So sneak peek. I'm going to be taking Santa Clara today. It's Utah State's second true road game of the season. Or third, actually, sorry. They lost the one in overtime against Bradley, and then they won only by 5 against the St. Louis team that wasn't 100%. I think it's a buy low spot on Santa Clara, and therefore I want to attack it under on when it comes to Utah State, and I want to go after Darius Brown, who's kind of a volume shooter. But when I say volume, he doesn't make a ton. So I'm going to take the lower than 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists with Darius Brown here. And then if you're looking for more plays that I believe in a little bit better, check out the article, Daily Picks, Underdog Fantasy, sportsgamblingpodcast.com. And then it's under my name. It'll be on the homepage. Today's article went 3-1. The only pick that did not hit was I changed last night's pick from the show. So I gave out Julian Reese higher than 14.5 points, which hit. He had 15 points, but I changed it to his PRA, and that did not hit. So it would have been a 4-0 day for me had I not given that up. But it happened.
It does happen, but Underdog Fantasy is where it happens. If you want to, I really buy into this product, folks. That's not because they pay us. Many companies pay us. Shit, I was doing ad reads for like dick pills like a year ago, right? And I'm sure that product worked well, but I didn't love it like this. All right. I really buy into this. So what are you doing, folks? Watch along, make picks, and maybe make a little extra cash over on Underdog's mobile app or website, underdogfantasy.com. When you sign up with the promo code TCESGPN, Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. That's Underdog Fantasy, promo code TCESGPN. And get this, take a screenshot of you signing up after you use that TCESGPN promo code, and send me that on Twitter at @TheColbyD. And we're going to enter you in a David Stern like raffle where you're going to end up wearing some free college basketball experience gear. The envelope will be cold. I don't know if you get that joke, but it's Patrick Ewing, 1985 NBA draft lottery joke
The
there.
Knicks. Yep.
Yeah. Either way, folks, you're going to have some brand new fresh gear. You're going to feel like it's Christmas, even when it's not fun. I mean, I know it's Christmas right now, but maybe you're going to sign up in January. Maybe that's your actually no. This I think our contract goes with them until January. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Point is look, folks, do this. You're gonna have fresh gear. You're gonna be going all around town. You might be at the grocery store grabbing shit for the family dinner. And that old Rebecca that you loved in high school, who you haven't seen in forever. You know, you've been wondering where the hell she's at. She wasn't at the high school reunion. But now here you are in the checkout line, aisle 3, and boom, out of nowhere, Rebecca. She's there. All of a sudden, your words are stuttering. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but you're wearing some shiny ass college experience gear. And she's interested in you, whether you can talk or not. All right. So what are you doing? Get that gear, folks. TCESGPN is the promo code for old Rebecca to give you a call. All right.
Rebecca Talkify.
The Underdog Fantasy promo code TCESGPN. Check out aisle 3. It's always been good to me. Always been good to me. All right.
The deli.
Yeah. Oh man. Anyway, folks, here we go. We're still recapping action. And sometimes Las Vegas, they get a little bold. They got a little bold on thinking that Stevie J. They got a little bold on thinking NC State deserved to be a 21-point favorite. Get the fuck out of here. I loaded up. I loaded up on the Skyhawks. All right.
I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security.
It is a matter of national security when you put NC State as a 21-point favorite against anybody. Easy fucking play. I mean, I might have sweated a little bit, but I mean, yeah. What'd you make of this one, Mac?
Yeah, NC State couldn't fucking miss in the second half, and I'm like, these guys are really going to cover 20. Are you kidding me? But give UT Martin some credit. And then NC State kind of took their foot off the gas pedal at the end, kind of like their opponent that they'll play on Saturday that we'll talk about here in a minute. They got Tennessee, by the way, on Saturday. So we'll talk about the Vols here in a minute.
Yeah. Noah, what'd you make of this one?
UT Martin might be fun in the Ohio Valley this year. I mean, you had Jacob Cruz and Jordan Sears both drop 20 on NC State. Could be a fun team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another good year in the OVC, baby.
Let's go. So I'm 3-0. I'm dancing. putting up Christmas lights on the house. I'm up on the roof fucking dancing. People don't know why. I'm just fucking dancing. All right. Cause I'm just on fire. But then I ate a little bit of humble pie here when Arkansas, I put out an APB on Pine Bluff. Did not know that South Florida was capable of scoring over 100 points in general. And especially against APB. We did not hit we lost by what, a half a point here? Half a fucking point. Yeah.
We almost had a miracle cover here. They were down like 23 with like a minute left, and somehow they cut it to like 16 and then like press for some reason with 30 seconds and give up a dunk. I'm like, what is wrong with this fucking team? They're out of control. I was like, we didn't deserve to cover this, but now that we're covering, can you guys just like relax and go back on defense?
What are you doing? What the fuck?
Let the clock run out. Relax.
Glad I didn't bet VMI because Radford drilled him by 17. Thought about it. Didn't do it.
Radford's good, man.
Yeah. That's a big time win right there as far as I'm concerned. Like, I know that's VMI, but to win by that much, it's a good sign for things to come. UMBC covered against St. Peter's. We were on that. We just didn't bet it.
I added it today. Let's go.
Oh, there we go. I'll play your music.
Last second.
There you go. Retrievers. Bringing them the bacon. Well, we might have had a little lock battle again.
Which one?
You were hot a little bit last week, but I'm glad to get back on the winning side of things. All right. And it was all fun and, it's all fun and games over there. I had Army and Navy football to focus on.
No, you were taking off the show because Boston College beat Slick Rick.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you called in sick that day.
That's true. That's very true. I'm still convinced that game never happened. Western Kentucky, the Tops. Getting it done outright. I bet this with the points. I bet this with the money line. I love my Tops. Start giving them some respect, Mac. Start giving the Tops some respect, baby. What'd you make of this one?
I love the Tops in Bowling Green. I usually fade the shit out of them on the road, but man, I'll tell you what, every time Wright State got it right there, tied, the Tops made some tough ass shots. Those two lefty guards, man, they can go. I mean,
you know what it is though?
Shots.
You're still thinking
Stansberry.
You're still thinking it's Stansberry Tops. No, he's gone.
He's over there reeling in Tomlin at Memphis.
Yeah.
Whining and dining. He's still getting players, man.
Stansberry Tops, lose this game by 20. You know what I mean?
Oh,
this is a new Tops.
He's a good coach. Lutz is a good coach.
Yeah, he is good. He's doing a good job in year one too. So like I said, you have an early great start to your day. You start betting on shit that maybe you wouldn't normally bet on. Take, for example, me. I laid the points with Duke as they smashed Hofstra. What'd you make of this one?
Duke still doesn't look good, man. There's I know they had a good second half. I don't know about this team. I
Very
need to
slow
see
start.
More. I need to see more. I know it was a great second half, but man, compared to what their expectations were, they have not lived up to them so far. Still a lot of season left, though.
Yeah. I mean,
very, very slow start for Duke. I mean, Hofstra was leading for the final 7 minutes of the first half. Duke just figured out that Hofstra couldn't stop Filipowski down low, and they just fed him over and over. I had Hofstra. I gave it out on the picks page. This was a tough L because it was like, holy shit, I might just be the smartest guy in the world. They might pull this off outright in the first half, and then they just get steamrolled in the second half.
You got to remember the fucking Hofstra, what are they, the flying fucking Dutchmen? They're not. They are not the fucking Sharks, all right? Let me tell you that right now, all right?
How did this go back to the Sharks?
Just doing a whole shtick on the Sharks after hitting for $200 for me. So if I'm in the circle of trust, I did recklessly bet Alcorn State plus 22 points. This line jumped overnight, and I was like, you know what? They're going to fucking cover this against Maryland. No, they lost by 40. Ate a big old bag of shit here, but probably would make the same bet again tomorrow, even though they lost by 40. I don't think Maryland is good enough to lay that number night in, night out. Your thoughts?
If you think I'm going to bash you for taking the points with the big ass dog, having the last person, because all I do is take the shit ones. I need to stop betting all the other ones. The only ones that win for me are the big ones. So we'll talk about them in a minute. There is one that it might be on do not bet again. There might be a team that might have played at the barn tonight that may never get another bet from me again this season.
That team that played at the barn tonight, I locked up their opponent.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. That's the worst team I've ever seen.
Now, I will give you credit. I didn't touch this game, but Georgia Southern covered. Did you bet this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
There you go.
And at halftime, I go,
There you go.
fucking sucks. And then Tennessee took a nap in the second half.
Yeah. I mean, 28 was it 28 or 29?
Yeah. No, it's close to like 34. It's hard to cover that big a number, man.
No. I'm saying it was 29 at the end of the first half. Right?
Oh, yeah. It was like 20.
Yeah.
And then they got it down to like 13. It was like, what the hell's going on?
I was foolish enough to take Bryant in the points, even though I knew Cincinnati would be looking to get back on track. Ate some shit there as Phil Martelli Jr. lost by 32.
Oof. What happened in this game?
Bad pick. I was in traffic at this point. I didn't catch it.
Okay, because Bryant was only down like 10 with like 8 minutes or something. So I don't know what happened. I took my eyes off it. I figured it was going to be a close game, and then I turned over at the under 4, and they were down like 25. I go, what the hell happened? So, interesting. Down 10 with 6:30. Interesting.
So the worst part about deciding to come back from the studio during rush hour in Los Angeles is you don't get the quad box on your phone as you're driving.
Yeah. Yep.
So you just got to pick and choose your battles. And I picked mine because I had a substantial bet, and North Carolina Central -4.5. I think we called it at 5 on the show last night.
5.5.
Oh, was it 5.5 on the show?
Yeah. I got it at 6.5, so we all won.
I got it at 4.5 today, dude.
I know. What a game. What a game.
Dude, this was sweaty. This was absolutely fucking sweaty, man. I mean, Central's up like 4 or 5, I think, at halftime. I'm like, oh yeah, we got this. We got the second half, dude. Final minute of the game, I was driving all over the fucking road, trying to watch this fucking thing. I was like, what are you doing? Don't throw the ball out of bounds. Central wins by 5 against A&T. So yeah, so you got the cover. I got the cover. Did anyone else? Terrell Furman got the cover. I don't know. I wonder what he got that number at. But anyway, that was a barn burner there. Great. So you won a lock battle there.
I did.
Based on this show, you won a lock battle. Okay, fair.
That game had shit show written all over it when Stephen A. Smith was there, and then Teddy Valentine's the ref, and I go, oh my God, this is going to be a total S show the entire night, and it was. That place was popping, man. I mean,
wait, is Stephen A. Smith a graduate from there?
I thought he was Winston-Salem some shit or something like that. But he was at the game. He did the halftime interview. Teddy Valentine was on the game. I knew he was going to keep that game close. And then how about North Carolina A&T doesn't score a field goal in the last 12 minutes? So the bank 3 is open with 1 second.
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable, man.
I love A&T. It's my team.
We ate shit, and I'm calling you out on this one.
Which one?
You talked me into Sela. I was originally gonna go La Tech.
My boys are terrible this year.
You talked me into Sela, and they lose by 29 in Ruston.
It wasn't even close. Like that might be a little generous. Like they got drilled. I don't know what's going on with Southeast Louisiana. They rolled for us last year, and they are not the same team this year.
Yeah. Noah, what's up?
And they had some back from last year.
Yeah, it was kind of surprising. We had this team second in the Southland.
Yeah.
They're 2-8, and their only wins are against Delta State and Southern New Orleans.
Love Southern New Orleans.
On the other hand, though, Louisiana Tech's legit, and I've got a 6-1 ticket on them winning the Conference USA. Now, I know Liberty's there. That's a tough task, but they hung with Colorado State without Daniel Bacho, who is like really freaking good for this team. And then they have a 9-point loss against New Mexico. They're 9-2, and those are their only 2 blemishes. Both those teams are legit. So I think the Bulldogs are a very good team this year.
Our whole thing was we didn't trust Hester, the coach.
Well, we were right on this one. ULM with the points against Sam Houston State.
Almost won.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And I will give you a ton of credit here because I was not going to take the money line. I know you said sprinkle some on the money line if memory serves me correct from yesterday. But Austin P won outright against the Salukis. I took the points. I didn't think they would win on the money line. Did you tell me you played this on the money line?
Yeah, I think it was like plus 550 or plus 600. I got to see what it was exactly. But yeah, no, the Govs, man, the Govs are all of a sudden playing good basketball. Beat Murray Saturday night, beat the Salukis, finally starting to play what we thought going into the preseason with Corey Gibson coming over from Northwestern State.
Yeah, I only wish I would have bet this game because I did not, but I still picked it correctly. But I did bet this one though. The Green Bay Phoenix rose. They won outright. They won outright, baby. Yes. You know I love this team. This Phoenix team there. What'd you make? This is a huge win for them, man. Considering how bad they were a year ago, what'd you make of this one?
They were down like 12-2 at the first media too. So like they battled back, found a way to win. Illinois Chicago's been playing good basketball, but I felt like they were due for one of these lemons. They always drop a game they're not supposed to. So good win for the Phoenix. We were all over that last night.
Noah, what'd you make of the Phoenix rising?
Yeah, you called me in on the show yesterday to just give out a pick on this one because we were both high on this Green Bay team for the Horizon. I mean, this coaching staff's doing a hell of a job. You have Sundance Wicks going on the road beating UIC, who's had a pretty good season so far this year. And Nick Reynolds, he's the brother of Noah Reynolds. Holy shit, Noah goes out and drops 31 today. Great.
Don't
great
fade guys named Noah.
Yeah, great job by Nick, by the way, just being the brother of Noah because Noah's a stud.
Yeah. Anyone named Sundance too? Come on. Anyone named Sundance is better at life than you. All right. Shout out Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, still top Westerns. Let's go. Glad we didn't, you could have talked me into locking this yesterday. I mean, I took Prairie View on the picks page, didn't bet it, but Prairie View loses by 19. They did not cover against Northern Iowa. I know you went with the Panthers there, so you hit that. What'd you make of that outcome?
So, sometimes these teams that hit like these big money lines early in the year, it feels like they kind of peter out in December and into January. So maybe Prairie View blew their load a little bit. I don't know. I mean, they won all those games on the money line early. Now they're struggling all of a sudden.
Yeah. Glad we didn't bet this.
Which game?
I think you did actually. IUPUI lost by 36 at the barn.
The fuck is that?
I hate Minnesota. I hate
you
this
guys,
fucking team.
Did you guys lock battle this? Was that?
I didn't lock it on the show. This is one of those. I didn't handicap the entire slate before yesterday's show. This is one that I locked last night, and then I figured out today that Dawson Garcia is not even playing. And then Minnesota also had another kid just take like a mental health break. Braden Carrington. He's not playing right now for Minnesota either. So I mean, you said
the fuck is that?
Mental health.
I don't know, but IUPUI
for basketball.
Well, Patrick McCaffrey did one last year.
It's creeping into basketball too. What?
We should
that?
We should have a mid-season tournament. That'll be.
Can I do that? Can I do that for stand-up and just say, guys, I can't do it. Mental health break here.
Somebody
mental
throws
break.
something at you on stage. You just mental health break. 10 minutes. I'll come back out.
That's what I'm saying.
The fuck is that?
But like Minnesota's been really good ATS this year, especially at the barn. And Cam Christie, the brother of Max Christie, formerly on Michigan State basketball, he's kind of legit. Like he's young. I think he's a freshman, but he's a kid to look out for in Big Ten play. Because if he's able to get going, you have Elijah Hawkins, who came in from like Howard, who was a scoring machine there. And then, of course, Dawson Garcia. Like, this team might be capable of winning more than just 3 games in the Big Ten. Who knows?
I'm going to bet against them every single game in the Big Ten. This team is so – all they do is beat up on these shit teams. They run up the score. They keep their starters in. I can't wait till they get drilled by 30 by everybody in the Big Ten. Fuck Minnesota.
Yeah,
this team.
Rob Donaldson took care of your mental health break that we know of so far of the last 2 seasons. You have Braden Carrington now with Minnesota, and then he goes Patrick McCaffrey from Iowa last year, Hughley from Pitt, and then Lampkin from TCU. So with Hughley and Lampkin, it was just AKA I'm ready to transfer. Get me out of here.
I don't have any words. I'll be politically correct. Next topic.
Yeah. Don't even fucking start with me on this shit.
Motherfuckers.
What a fucking world. What a world. Coppin State covered against Georgetown. So we
bet him.
We should have bet him. We thought we were talking about it, but we were a little weary that Georgetown could blow them out. But Coppin State covered the big number. So worst bet of the night, because I felt really good about this one. As opposed to the other one I got blown out. I felt really good about this one. I felt really fucking good after this one, or about this one. Boise State wins by 41 points. They got after it hard.
They were like a hobo on a ham sandwich. They were going hard.
I mean, what the fuck?
This team. God damn.
I did not see this one coming. I felt very good about this wager. I got nothing. You're the best. I'm the worst. World.
I was with you, man. And Northwestern State kind of came out. They looked the part, and then Boise could not miss from 3. Leon Rice's son, I forget his first. I think it's Max Rice. He made like 7 threes.
Yeah,
they're good. They're fucking good, man. They're good once again. The Mountain West is electric. What a league.
Yeah, that was just a royal ass whooping right there.
Yeah.
Dagenhart. So I had the Dagenhart prop on Underdog yesterday. He didn't play like the final 8 minutes of this game. It was just they ran him out of the building.
Yeah,
they're good.
We got fucking destroyed there. Texas Tech beat Oral Roberts, but Oral Roberts covered. I picked Texas Tech to cover that. Didn't happen. Didn't bet this game. Did you touch this game at all?
No, I stayed away. I Texas Tech, they're hard to lay points with when they're favored. So I usually just stay away if they're laying a double digits.
Cal Baptist was only down 5 at Oregon. I did ride Cal Baptist in the season, or in the finale for the season finale. The finale in the fucking evening. I feel like fucking George W. over here. I didn't have the necessary recruitments.
Spell like Joe Biden over there.
Even everyone on their everyone listening to the podcast and on YouTube right now definitely saying this.
The fuck is that?
I'm drinking. Anyway, Cal Baptist. I had halftime. I was feeling good about it. Feeling real good about it. But no, turns out they lose. They get destroyed.
Now we got a problem.
I would say, man, I felt really good about Northwestern State and Cal Baptist. Like, I love those 2 dogs at the end of the evening. I threw a little more on it too. I saw somebody in the chat say they threw their whole bankroll. I'm sorry, man. We'll get it back tomorrow. But I didn't see those coming, either of those.
Cal Baptist, I felt all right about. Northwestern State, I loved. So I got nothing. Just got their ass whooped. Both of them got their ass whooped. Thoughts?
I wanted to add on Texas Tech, by the way. We didn't mention it yesterday or so far today, but Devin Cambridge is out for the season with a knee injury for the Red Raiders. He was a very important piece for this team. So
yeah, he's been at every college also. He got the waiver. He got the waiver, but he's been at every college in America.
Did he get the waiver, or was he just a grad senior?
That's a good point. I don't know.
He got the waiver the first 3 times. He's still bad.
Well, everybody in their mother.
Mental health was okay then. Mental health was okay when those waivers were coming in. Anyway, folks, look,
Game balls.
Oh yeah, man, I was gonna go into tomorrow's action. Game ball time.
That's why
Game ball. Let's go. Here I got some music for that. Let's go with what do we got here?
Look out, just watch him go down to Buffalo.
Not that we took a Buffalo team. I just wanted some type of music to, bring in the game ball situation here. Game ball number 1 for me. Look no further than. Well, is it okay if I give the fucking Shocks a game ball for cover? No, I think you got to go Western Kentucky. The Tops win on the road in Dayton. Nice against Wright State. Great win for them. They, like I said, they would have lost this game by 20 a year ago with Stansbury.
I'll go to one of my former schools, baby. The Governors. I mean, they just beat the rival Murray. Now they go to Carbondale, get a big road win over the Salukis. They're for real, man. Watch out in the A-Sun.
Well, that's good. I like that play, but I like this play even better because the Phoenix rose.
Yeah.
Green Bay, baby, getting it done. Who needs Jordan Love when you got Phoenix basketball going on in Green Bay? What's your second game ball?
You stole it right from me. Those are definitely the obvious 3. For my next game ball, let's go to. I'm gonna go with Radford, man. And I know it's VMI, but VMI beat them last year. Radford, that was a trap game to win by 20 against kind of a little brother angle. Radford, the Highlanders, they've been playing good basketball. More of a cumulative game ball for me. Darius Nichols and company get a game ball.
Love that one. Shout out to the Whores of Radford. I appreciate that one. And my final one is going to be North Carolina Central. Look, I know you covered for me. I'm not mad at you. Some others might be mad at you, but also that's a rivalry game. Anytime I know A&T's not good this year. You probably should have won by more based on how bad they've been this year. But you lost 2 in a row to them. It's nice to send it home. A nice little fuck you. Let's go Central with my game ball. Who's your third and final game ball?
Georgia Southern first cover. Just kidding. Let's go Boise, man. And I know it's just Northwestern State, but that was a trap spot to put it on them by what, 41? Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. This team's for real once again out in the great state of Idaho.
Yes. All right, folks, before we get to tomorrow's action, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Win bigger by betting smarter this NFL season with Hall of Fame Bets, a sports betting analytics platform. Parlays, player props, and game lines. Research every NFL, NBA, and soccer bet with historical stats and data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame Bets to craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month today. Start researching, start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. Also, I mean, Noah, do we have those shirts? Can we show those fucking fire-ass shirts? Look at that. Look at that right there. They say Dundeeism, folks. YouTube.com/The College Experience. Subscribe. Tell a friend. Look at those shirts. You can walk around town. Just perfect. Perfect. You're gonna feel like you're at a fucking carnival. You know what I mean? It's gonna be just fantastic. I like the one top left. Top left. Pick Dundee shirt in the red. Just fantastic. Hop on over to the sportsgamblingpodcast.com and click on the store or the SGPN app, and you'll get access to premium gear. All right. I mean, I already did this spiel. Aisle 3. All right, let's go. All right. Back to the college basketball experience. Oh, there we go. The beer run. They're cashing in here. I'm going to start things off with the clean, fresh lock for December 13th. iDub is getting 13.5 at Rice. Get the fuck out of here. Rice? No. They should never be favored by this many fucking points. I'm locking up iDub. The Cardinal. Fly, baby. Fly. What are you doing here?
This is a beautiful standalone game. Last time I locked up Rice at home, they were laying a big number, and they absolutely drilled them. That was Tennessee Martin. Going back to the lock battle. Rice is going to win this game by 20. My guys.
You're delusional. See, UT Martin has nothing to do. They woke up and they're like, where the fuck are we? iDub knows where Rice is. iDub, this is a San Antonio. This is a San Antonio Houston battle here. The
true telltale sign of who's covering this game is if you get like a tweet from Rice a half hour before the game of all the elementary school kids coming off the bus for this. Because if they're there, they'll be loud.
Oh, yeah. Home court.
Let's go, folks. Lock battle. Pick Dundee rolling with iDub. Moneyline Mac. Rice season ticket holder there.
Oh, man.
Let's keep the locks going. Norfolk State's getting 1.5 at Stony Brook. Does this line stink a little bit to you?
Oh, it reeks. Norfolk State's hot.
I'm still taking Norfolk State, but I mean, I kind of want to bet it. Do you want to bet this game?
I'm going to bet it. I want to bet on Stony Brook. This is a letdown off that emotional dust-up game. Norfolk State's been playing out of their mind. They're due for an egg here at Stony Brook. I'm all over Stony Brook. If you want to battle, we could go back-to-back battles here.
That's facts from Mac. Do we know of any suspensions for Norfolk State?
That's the one thing I was thinking about.
I can look.
That's the one thing that I was thinking about right there was the line. Yeah, I think so, right?
It kind of is telling you there's going to be, but also, I mean, you look at the travel spot too. I mean, Norfolk State's been going everywhere. This is their third straight road game.
I'm backing off. Something ain't right here. Moneyline Max locking up the Seawolves.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully. I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully. I hear there's rumors on the internets.
There is rumors on the internets that perhaps you should be betting on Stony Brook. I'm still picking Norfolk State. I don't buy into this fucking Stony Brook nonsense. All right. North Alabama is laying 6.5 against Charleston Southern. Yeesh.
It's got a little bit of Courtney here, man.
Give me the points. What are you doing here?
Yeah, North Alabama definitely by far the better team, but I'm going to take the points. Road game.
Yeah. Boston BU is catching 2.5 at fucking Dartmouth. You're not just going to fucking come into Dartmouth and get a dub. I'm laying the 2.5 with fucking Dartmouth. What are you doing here?
I'm all over Dartmouth. I'm actually tempted to bet this, man. Boston just won a road game by 15. It's a back-to-back road spot. You got Dartmouth, who's coming off the disappointing Marist home loss. They had been better at home. Noah, what do you got here?
This is the biggest Courtney Love line on the slate to me, in my opinion.
What do you think? It's wrong team favorite?
Yeah. I think BU should be favored.
You guys want to bet on the big green?
Yeah, let's go. I'm on
Let's go.
Dartmouth, yeah. Bounce second at home. We're going to win by 10.
To the big green. The Thundering Herd of Marshall are catching 9 at Toledo.
It's a perfect line.
It's too much, I think. Give me the points. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take the points. I was torn on this game.
I'm not seeing this line right now. Checking elsewhere. Do we have a line on App State at Queens? I saw it earlier.
It's 6.5.
Why is it off the board?
Is it still? Oh, that thing's dropping. That's why.
6.
It's 6.
I'm seeing flat 6. Give me Queens. I can be talked into betting Queens.
Oh, I love Queens here. I mean, you look at App State; they are at the top of the mountain right now. Beat Auburn, beat East Tennessee, beat Austin Peay, beat Murray, beat Wilmington. They're as hot as ever. Now they're going on the road for the first time in over a month. All over Queens here. I think they're going to win the game outright.
Queens plus the points. Love the Royals. Haven't liked the Royals this much since fucking Brett Saberhagen. What are you doing here?
Count me in on this one. This one's a triple lock. Queens, everything that Max said, and the cocktail napkins got this one at plus 2.5.
Ooh, cocktail.
It agrees with the line movement early.
Not true, De Niro Dreams. I bet App State against Auburn.
Yeah, we all bet.
Not true.
There.
We took App State. Against Auburn. But App State did meet.
He's saying every time we fade App, though.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
So
that's fair.
There's a difference there.
That's fair.
But then again, like we tend to hit like every time we take Queens as a show too. So they're kind of
Queens our team, baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The airport is heading to the old folks' home in Del Boca Raton. FIU catching 23 points at FAU.
Disrespectful.
Wait, did FAU play a game
a year ago?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I
wish they would have got a game in before, but yeah.
They head up to Massachusetts to play St. Bonaventure next, and after the Bonnies they get Arizona. Yeah. So just a little bit of a blip in the radar.
Are you down? Are you down on betting this one?
No. I'm just pushing people.
He never does.
This fucking guy.
It's little brother. I mean, I think FIU loses by 15 to 18. I think that they're gonna play around in the first half. FAU will pull away in the second half. 23.5. Get the fuck out of here.
Give me the points in the airport. Check out Hangar 9. They're gonna cover. Let's go. I mean, yeah. I just think that it's a rivalry game. You got to take the points here, right?
FIU almost beat Miami in the last little brother angle game.
Yeah, I think you just gotta take the points here.
Good round, you're celebrating with your appetite. Bad round, you're using your appetite to forget about the round. I'll tell you something about appetite. It's a real fucking great thing to have.
It is a great thing to have, and I think that they saw FAU go all the way to the Final Four last year. And I think the airport says, "Hey, we're better than them. We're better than them." It was a close game.
23.
Yes.
It's a lot of fucking points, everybody. I everybody say you can't fade FAU. Yeah, you can. We just faded them against Illinois. Like they covered 23. That's hard to do, especially against little brother. That was a 4-point game last year.
100%. I am on board. I was looking for something to describe. Here, this is my airport music.
I can't talk to this son of a bitch. I can't talk to that son of a bitch. I really can't.
That's me with Noah. After hopping in, saying for us to do it, and then he backs away like a fucking scarecrow over there. What the fuck is happening over here? Moving along.
The LeBaron.
UTSA is catching 7.5 at Little Cock.
Oh, this line went up.
Give me the Roadrunners. Fuck Daryl. I am never taking them ever again. Roadrunners all fucking day here. What are you doing here?
So you're off them? Good. I'm locking Little Rock because whenever you come to Little Cock, that's your kryptonite. So I feel better.
I am done with that fucking LIU. Team.
Little Rock's gonna drill them. They're so much better.
No, they're not. They're not better than anything. Yeah. Moneyline Max, lock it up, Little Cock. Are you going with them?
No, just for show sake for Mac. We're not sponsored by a specific sports book right now, so he can get the best number he wants. -6.5 is out there.
Or you could have bet at 6 at the open. But yeah, 6.5 too. Let's go. Check the picks page. The openers are out there. Out here moving numbers.
Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck Little Rock. Murray State is. Yeah, I'm never taking them ever again. Murray State's catching 16.5 or 17 out there in the universe in Starkville. No. Give me the points.
This is ridiculous.
Give me the fucking points. I'm locking up the Racers. You joining?
Absolutely. Murray's lost 5 out of 6. This is a proud program. And Mississippi State just made every single shot on Saturday. There's no way they make shots again like that. Murray, lock it up.
Let's go.
Count me in on this one. This one's a triple lock. I mean, Mississippi State hit everything. If they threw it out of the boat, they were hitting the ocean. This is just a clear regression game for a team that, they've only been shooting the ball 31% from 3, and they hit how many threes against Tulane? Yeah, they hit 46.5% of their threes against Tulane. There no way. So Murray State, like Max said, lost 5 of the last 6. Lock up the Racers.
Lose by 10.
Where the hell is this? Where the hell is this lock music? I'm trying to find it out there in the universe.
Chest busting Noah's balls.
I know.
They want more action, Noah.
Well, they're just pissed about. I mean, typically I don't buckshot spread the entire board. I'm critical with like 6 or 7 a day.
Don't make me lock up 75% of this board right now, baby. I'll do it.
Murray State, baby, let's go. Noah Bieniek, what a guy. Auburn. They say this is at UNC Asheville. It's not. Don't fall for this.
Yes, it's not.
Don't fall for this. Auburn's laying 18.5. Lay it.
I did research at where this thing's at, by the way. So this thing is in Huntsville, Alabama. It's 3.5 hours away from Auburn, actually in Roll Tide country in North Bama. The Von Braun Center used to be home to one Alabama Huntsville Chargers hockey team that my uncle played for, D1 hockey, until the program just discontinued after COVID. But I feel like I have to bet this. Give me Asheville. The Cocktail Napkins got this one plus 10.5. We're getting 8.5 points.
No,
you been to the state of Alabama?
I've not. But
I love Alabama. That's a great state. Roll Tide, roll. The fans will be there to cheer against Auburn, and they got a TMZ ass game on deck. They got USC.
They do.
Get ready for all that freaking LeBron James lovers on Sunday. I'm all over Asheville. Let's go. Lock it up. No, I like it. We got some. I didn't know we had 3 possessions of value on the cocktail napkin too. Let's go.
I bet you used to sell more Girl Scout cookies than any other member of the whole troop, didn't you? What were you calling yourself back then? Yolanda, you little bitch? Cynthia, Susan, what was it? I can't remember.
That's for Noah. Never making a pick. But anyway, we're locking up. No, not me. They are locking up at UNC Asheville. Good luck. Here's what you're not seeing.
Lose by 14.
Here's what you're not seeing.
I see a big sandwich spot. They blew out Indiana. They look ahead to USC. That's what I'm seeing.
They don't play here normally. If it was potentially in the jungle, I think Auburn fans. I've been to the great state of Alabama, and let me tell you, you're either Tigers or Tide. All right, and they're gonna have a lot more fans there than normal that don't go to Auburn games. You guys are gonna eat shit, I think. But
they're
I'm
all
not
saving their money because USC comes to town. You're not gonna go travel 3.5 hours away to go see UNC Asheville when you can just go see the TMZ Trojans.
You haven't been to Alabama, dude.
Sweet home Alabama. I do like fading teams on a neutral floor though. First time playing in the venue. I don't think they're going to shoot the ball well.
Yeah, it's just new shooting lines.
They're going to fuck USC up at the jungle. I can't wait. Welcome to the jungle, TMZ.
Yeah.
You guys are going to get fucked up.
LSU is laying 20.5 against Alabama State. The Hornets, can they sting? Give me the points. What are you doing here?
I almost want to bet LSU, but I'm not going to. I'm going to have some discipline. I'll lay it. I feel like they're due for just like a 40-point win like they did against Mississippi Valley State.
UAB is playing Alabama A&M at Alabama A&M. UAB is laying 11. You know, they played, I think it was last year or the year before.
Yeah.
And they won by like 50. Let's lock up UAB.
I'll cheer you on. I can't trust UAB right now. I hope this is fun.
Give me the fire-breathing dragons. Let's go. Moving along, Southern Miss is at McNeese State. McNeese is laying 6.5 for 7. Will Wade, Mr. Strong Ass Offer, he's back. And I have a feeling we got a little rumble in the Bronx going on in wherever the fuck McNeese is again. Where is that? Lake Charles?
Lake Charles, baby.
Yeah, Lake Charles. I might have been intoxicated there once on a Friday night. All right. Hi guys. I think we should bet on Southern Miss. They got that Brett Favre blood money. All right, taking money from all the fucking poor people in the state. He's doing Wranglers commercials. One thing I know is crime fucking pays. All right? Southern Miss covers the 7. Who's coming with me?
I am. I'm all over Southern Miss. I think you sprinkle some on the money line. I think Southern Miss is going to win this game. Welcome back, Will Wade. Let's go, Eagles.
What are you doing? Hi, Noah. What's up, buddy?
Hi, guys.
He's taking that TMZ Will Wade angle?
Yeah, we talked about this one pre-show, and I said this was my favorite bet. So let's stop pretending like I was going to go with you guys on this one. McNeese gets Will Wade back. You know who they just played in their 10th game, by the way? I mean, they had to play their starters maybe 2 minutes to build a 20-point lead against Mississippi University for women. That was McNeese's last game.
What's
they gave
going
up
on here?
23 total points.
You're going to lose.
What was that final score?
Karma.
What was that final score?
92-23.
Wait, so they played a women's team.
A women's team with men on it, maybe. I don't know.
What?
How do you play for a women's team?
What the
I'm
fuck?
confused.
What are you talking about?
The university is called Mississippi University for Women.
I wonder what bachelor they use.
Yeah. Yeah. So I might need a mental health break. All right.
This
Because
is fucking me
I'm
up.
I'm a bit confused here.
Did a men's team or women's team? I'm
here.
confused.
All I know is that McNeese barely played anybody in this competition. They have 4 non-D1 wins. They've been steamrolling the D1 opponents they've hosted, though. Texas State, they won by 11. UAB, they won by 21. Tennessee Martin, they won by 11. They also went on the road and beat VCU by 11. This is only 5.5. It's their home game with Will Wade. Everybody's going to be there. This is going to be a lit environment.
Einhorn is a
Go
man.
Pokes. Cowboys. Lock it up. Favorite bet of the day.
Southern Miss is going to win this game outright. Man.
I'm still confused. I'm so confused. Can we get a 30 for 30 on the School of Women starting men's basketball players? The fuck is happening here? All right. What? How is that not a bigger story? They've been admitting
knees.
Rob Donaldson says they've been admitting men since 1982, according to Google. I got nothing. I mean, how many men? How are you gonna go there and play basketball and say I play for the women's university? The fuck? No, not buying it. Not buying it. Hey, Mom, guess what? I'm playing D2 basketball at this women's school.
Scheme? Yeah,
something's not right here. Something's not smelling right.
Courtney Lover's eyes.
We got a battle though. Yeah.
Southern Miss is going to win.
Yeah, my brain still fucking hurts. Mental health break. Do I still get paid if I wonder if SGP will honor my mental health break there. Chicago State is getting 25 at Northwestern. Nope. Give me the points.
No.
Give me the Battle of Chicago here.
Yeah. Northwestern has somebody big on deck too.
That would be, I think they are playing DePaul.
It's not somebody big, but it's a high major and it's inner city.
I'm not locking this, actually. I am not locking it now.
They just covered a 25-point line. I dare you to do it back-to-back Northwestern. And you beat Purdue the game before. Chicago State's going to lose by 20. They're going to fight and lose by 20 at the end.
You're locking it?
Yes. Let's go. Get this Northwestern shit, this Minnesota shit out of here.
Chicago State did lose by 9 at Loyola Chicago.
Let's go.
And by 16 at home against St. Thomas.
Oh, the Tommies would beat Northwestern.
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
Lock it up. Got to impress the girlfriend against a Big Ten school. Cross town, she can go to the game.
What's the money line?
I am seeing plus 1,800.
Why not?
That's not going to hit. Don't do that.
I know.
Don't do that. Take the points. Yeah.
Put a dollar on it.
Longwood is laying 2.5 in Milwaukee against the Panthers. I thought about locking this up, but then I thought, you know what? This smells like absolute shit. I am not locking it up, but I will take Longwood minus the 2.5. What are you doing here?
Longwood's on their third straight road game. I think they're not as good as their record. I'm all over Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee wins the game outright, so I'll lock Milwaukee. This line reeks.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Panthers of Milwaukee.
Milwaukee finally starting to play better. Year 2 of Bart Lundy, too.
Did I fuck up the sound on that one? Did you guys hear the rest of that sound? I don't know. Sometimes I'm hitting shit on the hitting shit here. You hear that now? Louisville's laying 4.5 against Arkansas State.
Is this the one? Come on. They got to blow out Arkansas State. They got to, man.
I ate shit with them last time they stepped on the court, but
Arkansas State was just a dog and won by 20 outright against UAB. They're feeling themselves. Louisville's going to win this one. This is the one.
I can't bet this, man.
I'm doing it. Give me Kenny Payne for the first time this year. Lock it up.
You're filthy.
This is as low as it gets. A 4.5 against Arkansas State.
The Paul was as low as it fucking gets, man.
Well,
the line is shrinking on this one, by the way. Opened at 5.
Bring it
it's
on.
3.5 now.
Well, I mean, the line does shrink on every Louisville game. So, I mean, that's just a common theme.
Tennessee State's getting 13.5 against the Flamin' Libs. Whew, it's a big number for a decent Tennessee State squad. However, Liberty's coming off that loss to Grand Canyon. I'll lay it. What are you doing here?
I'll lay it too. They're off the loss. But I think that's a perfect line. I think they win by 15.
EKU is catching 3.5 or 4 against Louisiana in Lafayette there at the hell do they call their stadium again? The Cajun Dome.
It's a good game.
I kind of think EKU is the better team. Give me EKU in the points. I might bet this tomorrow. Picks page.
Yeah, this could be a picks page. I don't know yet. I definitely lean to EKU, but the line is so short. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna EKU or nothing here for me.
Portland Bible is against Eastern Washington. We don't have a line on this one.
Money line. Portland Bible. Parlay it with Chicago State. Just kidding, everybody.
If I had to guess, the Portland Bible's got no pages left because all the homeless people had to wipe their ass with something. All right. Portland Bible with the points, though, if you could find a number. Let's go. Michael Creighton is laying 13.5 in Vegas against UNLV. Lay it.
No.
I'm done on UNLV. They suck, dude.
This is the buy low spot for UNLV. I love UNLV. Might be my favorite play of the night. They've lost.
They're going to fire their coach. He's not even going to make it to New Year's.
They've lost 3 out of 4. They get Creighton coming to town. Creighton has Alabama on deck, and it's a Vegas trip. They're going to be so distracted. They're not focused on this game. Vegas is going to keep this thing. I think Vegas is live here. Comes down to the wire. Maybe Creighton gets out alive. Lock up Vegas.
Colby, you said it. I mean, I'm going to ask it. Who lasts longer, Kevin Kruger or Kenny Payne?
I'm going to go ahead and say Kenny Payne.
Okay. Kenny Payne's going to win tomorrow.
And the main thing is I think they'll just pay Payne till the rest of the year. I think Kruger will get fired soon, very soon. I don't think the players like playing for him. Some of those losses to Southern and shit. I mean, I know Louisville's got bad losses too, but no, I'm on Creighton. Moneyline Mac is locking up. Sorry, hang on, Noah. Is locking up UNLV, the Running Rebels. He's convinced Larry Johnson, Stacey Augman are still there. What are you doing here, Noah? What's up?
So UNLV lost by 3 to Kelly LaPepe and Loyola Marymount. Is this still tragic magic? How long does that last?
Here's the thing.
Ryan Hasty's asking in the chat.
Loyola's not that good, man. That's a bad loss. Tragic Magic's done. All right. It's done.
Right. This is a distraction game for Creighton.
That's possible.
Yeah, they got Alabama on deck and they're in Vegas. They're feeling themselves. They're 9-1. It's going to be a ball game. And I think this is the season for Vegas. They got to pop up here and give it and go all in on this game. Got a chance to be a top 10 team. I don't think that they'll get it done in the end outright, but I think they're going to fight their asses off. They still have talent. They got all those Big 12 transfers.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. We'll cover. Denver is getting 27.5 at the Super Soaker against BYU.
Play it.
I'm with you. BYU coming off the loss too.
Yeah,
we might want to bet this.
Who's BYU got on deck? Georgia State. I'll stay away, but they probably will fuck them up.
I might bet this. I might bet this by tomorrow. Utah State's laying 4 at Santa Clara. I am with Noah. Give me Herb Sendek and company at home with 4 points. Sprinkle the money line here. Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah, this is exact same angle as Vegas for me, man. And, I love doing this. Buy low spot on home dogs. They just lost to New Mexico, Cal, and Ohio State. They were 6-0 before that. You're getting them at the absolute lowest point. Utah State, they're not as good on the road. I think Santa Clara's live in this. I think they're going to win the game outright. Let's go.
I mean, Mac just stole my entire handicap. Cocktail Napkins got this napkin. One -1.5 for Santa Clara. Wrong team favorite.
Seattle. The Red Hawks, Redskins, whatever the fuck they are, they left the ozone layer. They left the climate change arena. They're 6-3 somehow. And now they're heading to War Memorial Gymnasium to take on the Dons of San Francisco. Last time they played, the Dons only won by 6. The Dons are laying 9.5. Lay it. What are you doing here?
Yeah, see, this is where the San Francisco line should be at. That was way too many points against our privateers the other night, disrespecting our privateers. I'll lay it with San Fran. I'm with you.
Weber State is catching 9.5 or 10 in Reno.
Get this out of here, man. What is
it? Stop it.
Weber all day.
Stop it. What is the cocktail napkin math saying here?
Cocktail Napkins got this one plus 8.5. Needed a little bit of push from you guys, but I'll go in on this. Lock it up.
Really? Because the database has this as Weber minus 8.5. Let's go here.
Nevada's such fool's gold.
The only thing here is like Nevada's off the Drake loss. They got just rolled there.
They're just not good though.
Actual handicap of this.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're
God,
Nevada is 7-1 against the 288th strength of schedule. So
Bingo.
It is a little bit phony. Their only big wins at Washington. That's really carrying the weight of the resume.
Give me the
so,
Let's go.
Yeah.
Mike Hopkins and Steve Alford. Alford would win that game at Mike Hopkins. That's such a those two in a nutshell.
I'm sorry.
Did you see Washington's rank now? They're definitely losing out now.
Yeah. Definitely going to go 10-21.
Are they ranked by the AP poll? I don't even pay attention.
I think they get ranked by the AP poll. I think they're like
no,
24.
I actually saw this. I saw Trilly Donovan tweet this out. They tweeted that they were receiving votes for the AP poll.
Oh, they're not ranked?
No, I'm gonna find this for the show. Hold on. You guys read off your locks. I'll pull up.
They didn't make
pick
the Moneyline
Dundee.
Mac top 25. I know that.
And that's all that matters, folks. Check out Moneyline Mac on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I am locking up iDub in Incarnate Word in a lock battle there. I am also riding high with the Big Green of Dartmouth. Fucking Dartmouth going to get it done here. The Airport plus 23.5. Queens plus the points. Sprinkle a little bit on the money line against App. Murray State plus a gigantic number, 16.5. I'm sorry, 16.5. Or there. I see a 17 right now. If you're swift. Also locking up the likes of UAB minus 11.5 against Alabama A&M. Also locking up Southern Miss against McNeese. Also locking up Chicago State. Talked into Chicago State plus the big number because of all the scattered ass coming across town to follow their players. You know what I mean? Their boyfriends. Yeah. Might lock up Eastern Kentucky. Check the picks page there. But besides that, I am locking up Santa Clara and Weber State. Max.
So hold on. I found it on Twitter. Here we go. You guys are going to love this. So if you can't read it, it says, for the first time since 2020, the Huskies are receiving votes in the AP Top 25.
What a world. Mental health. Mental health.
This is the same athletic department that's playing in the goddamn college football playoff, and they're bragging about receiving votes. What are we doing?
Now I understand this mental health thing. I understand it. I need a break. Mac,
it's not even.
with your
It's
locks.
not even like a decade ago. First time since 2020. It's only been 3 years.
It's been a tough couple of years if they're bragging about receiving votes. All right, so I got to pull it up right here. Tomorrow is the annual Schoolhouse Mania at the Rice House. So bring the energy, kids. I got way too much money laying the points with the Rice Owls in a lock battle versus Dundee over here. So lay it with the Rice Owls. Let's go, kids. Stony Brook, the Lime Reeks, they're going to get it done against a surging Norfolk State team. Dartmouth bounce back at home against Boston off the big road win. I'll lay the points there. Queens, I think they're going to upset App State tomorrow night. So sprinkle some on that money line. Take the points. FIU take the points in the big number. And Little Brother against the Owls. Little Rock bounce back, lay it against UTSA. Murray, take the big number there at Mississippi State. They can't make every shot again. What else we got? We got Asheville as well. Take the big number. Sandwich spot for Auburn coming off Indiana with USC on deck. I got Southern Miss, TMZ game. They're going to upset Will Wade in his debut back in college basketball. Take the points, sprinkle some on the money line. Chicago State at Northwestern, too big a number. Scattered ass, you know that angle that Dundee just laid out. Milwaukee's going to beat Longwood. Longwood's a fraudulent 10-1 team. Louisville, some point you got to play and win a damn game. I'll lay it with you guys tomorrow. Kenny Payne, get it done against Arkansas State.
Sorry.
UNLV's season's on the line. Let's go. Keep it close against Creighton. And I think that game comes down the wire. So I'm all over Vegas here. All over Santa Clara. I think they're going to beat Utah State. And I think Weber's live at Nevada, Steve Alford. So those are my locks for Wednesday night.
Brian Sanders cracking me up in the chat.
I left out like 5 games.
That's a true DJ move. Scatter the board. It's like do you remember the game Contra? There used to be a weapon called spread in Contra. For any old school Nintendo heads, where spread is for when you can't shoot for shit and you just fire. You fire so much out there that you're fucking up everything. All right, Noah.
I think my beer can says I'm getting 2 possessions of value with rice tomorrow morning. So let's go.
I fucking love it.
Noah, what are you doing here? I know you've been very fragile with the locks as far as
I usually am. That's no different than me on any other day.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
I'm sorry that this board has a mind of its own. What are you doing, buddy?
So 5-bet card here for me. Queens plus 6.5. That was a triple lock. They're hosting Appalachian State. Plus 16.5 with Murray State at Mississippi State. That's also a triple lock. Then, this is somewhat of a personal play. My uncle played D1 hockey at the building that they're going to play at. UNC Asheville plus 18.5 against Auburn. They're playing in Rolled Tide country. I got to fade that. And then McNeese State, my favorite bet of the day, minus 5.5 against Southern Miss. Welcome back, Will Wade. Can't win. And then by far my second favorite bet of the day here is plus 3.5 with Santa Clara against Utah State. Fading the Aggies on the road. Good luck to those who tell.
What's our biggest ones? That's what everybody's asking.
My biggest play of the evening, I'll try to give you my top 2. My top 2, I think, from a play perspective, I actually think I'm going to say Incarnate Word is one of them. I think they're covering that fucking number. San Antonio against Houston.
Should I clip it and tag Rice? Like when I said, if they just take a video of the kids walking off the school bus and Mac literally went and found the elementary angle. I should clip that and then tag them.
Get on a private flight. Video. Get those kids rolling tomorrow.
Look, that's a lock battle. So I feel pretty good about it, but let's just stick to Santa Clara in wine country up there, and Santa Clara. And then I think, you could talk me into Murray State being the one also.
Yeah, we triple locked Queens, Murray State, and Santa Clara.
I like iDub a lot, though. I'll be honest.
I don't know. I kind of like Rice. I'm getting sold on the elementary kids angle.
All right, Mac, what's your top 2 plays?
I'm on my roots here, man. Home dogs, buying low on them and selling high on the road. Chalk favorites. Vegas and Santa Clara in the late slate. Queens is right there too. I know you said 2, but I gave you 3. So Vegas, Santa Clara, Queens. Let's go.
Noah, what is your best play of the day?
Oh, my favorite's McNeese. Play the points with them and Will Wade's first game, minus 5.5. Second favorite, Santa Clara, plus 3.5. I like those 2 a lot.
All right, folks, we are the College Basketball Experience. Give Noah Bieniek a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Noah's the fucking man. I bust his balls a lot, but he's the fucking man. All right. You might be driving around you might be driving around Michigan and LeBaron. I have dyslexia. I'm pretty sure. I can't fucking complete.
By
sentences.
the way, what in the world, Toledo? Like that LeBaron was supposed to be at the Rockets game tomorrow. No response. No response. I might still go, but
they don't have email in Toledo.
Yeah, I guess not. Wi-Fi is broken in Toledo. Toledo's like the 4th closest D1 to my house, and it's actually closer than Michigan. So I'd love to go to Toledo games.
Yeah. Hey, University of Toledo. When I think of you, University of Toledo, this is what I think of.
And you're nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, terrorist pussy. And I'm after you, buddy. You're going to pay for it. Good night.
We should lock up Marshall now. Oh, wait. You said you were trying to go tomorrow to Toledo, right? Or is he trying to go?
Yeah, I was trying to go tomorrow. Okay. Marshall, Toledo.
Yeah. Let's lock up Marshall. Thundering Herd. System play. All right, folks. Give Moneyline Mac a follow on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Check out his podcast, The Big 12 College Experience, and the Ryan and Rush Show, and the NFL Gambling Podcast. He's on all that shit. Go check it all out. He's everywhere. All right. I also host the college football experience, the FCS college football experience, and the college baseball experience with Noah Bieniek. Give me a follow on Twitter. I don't really give a shit if you do, but do it. Do it. All right. They say there's something with like value. If you have this many followers, you have value. At the Colby D. Yeah. Give me some value, people. Actually, no. Follow this account at TCE on SGPN. That's our show. That one needs value. We need value. So yeah, check out all that shit out. Go to youtube.com/the college experience. Subscribe. And yeah, tell a friend. Do all this shit. Check out the Sports Gambling Podcast. Check out the Bottom Line Bob's Podcast. Get that SGPN app. All that good stuff. All right, folks. Until next time. This is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
Open up the paper, it's amazing to see my friends get their shine on the same as me. And I'm itching to crank it back up again with the desired effect ready to blow up again. I know the time is ticking away for every rhyme written. I'm never satisfied till I say I got 100 new tracks to save the day. Hunting through stacks of wax so I can slay this shit. Display the greatness, self-horn tutor. I don't sequence tracks on my computer. Still do the shit the OG way. Hands on, dance on, funk fuzz today. Like the song by Tribe, I'm a tribe of one. And I vibe, a couple wide places I've tried to give you all a coherent version. But I can't do it, nope, my mind is swerving. Sunshine, what you doing to me? Yeah, take my mind away again. Take my mind away again. Yeah, say it. Sunshine, what you doing to me? Take my mind away again. Take my mind away again. Take my mind away. And I pass it from Saskatoon to Athabasca. Relax in the bath with June. That's the inside. I develop your melon. More soul than the quit yelling, I'm gelling. No classification for the mammal, no telling where he fits in. Into whom is he selling? I'm not concerned. I turn music for y'all. There's room for it all as we mingle at the mall. All day, you've been waiting just to unwind. All night, keeping Mocha's tape on rewind. Sup, Abu, Fat Jack, and AC alone. Some of LA's finest on the microphone. And when I'm home, I comb through my cassette box. Usually listen to myself, that's how I get off. And then I switch on my shit and continue to build. No sleep till the day hits my windowsill for real. Sunshine, what you doing to me? Yeah, take my mind away.